4 decades ago, a gritty new drama exploded into the cozy world of kids' telly, highlighting issues like teen pregnancies and drugs. In an era of cartoons and safe programs, Grange Hill delved right into the rough and tumble of life in a secondary school. It dealt with bullying, racism and other problems that confronted pupils every day, holding 8 million viewers enthralled in its 1980s heyday. And it was a launching pad for the careers of its cast, several of whom went on to become some of Britain's best-loved stars. As Zammo, Image, BBC, Erkan Mustafa as Roland Browning, Lee Spark as Jonah Jones and Leigh MacDonald as Zammo, Image, PA, Tim Pawley as Stephen Banks, Melissa Wilkes as Jackie Wright and Leah Zammo, Image, PA. Incredibly, this year marks the 40th anniversary of the first episode of the award-winning BBC show, which ran from 1978 to 2008. And celebrating the landmark, Leigh MacDonald, who played tough teen Sammy Zammo McGuire, says it broke the mold for children's TV. Liz, now a 49-year-old dad who owns a locksmith business, was in the show from 1982 to 1987. He said, "Before Grange Hill, the only kids programs you could watch were cartoons. Then all of a sudden comes this drama that kids can relate to. It just hit home, and it was really mischievous. People have such fond memories of it. They say it had a huge impact on their childhood. The first episode one ever filmed was at Chessington Zoo. We went on a ghost train. As an 11-year-old, that was unbelievable. Without a doubt, the Grange Hill years were the best of my life." The cast record their single Just Say No, Image, BBC. Leigh and Erkan are still good pals, Image, Birmingham Post and Mail. Leigh now wants to get his old classmates, including Todd Carty and Susan Tully, back on telly in a special one-off episode based around a school reunion. He said, "It would be brilliant. There are so many times somebody said, why don't we try and get something on telly? It's just trying to get it all sorted." Leigh lost contact with co-stars for 25 years. But thanks to social media, they're all back in touch now and have a Facebook group. Leigh also talks regularly to Erkan Mustafa, now a 47-year-old writer-producer, who played bullied Roland Browning. Grange Hill, set in the fictional North London borough of Northam, was initially conceived as a 9-part series. Yesterday, ex-cast and crew met at Royal Holloway University in London to celebrate at an event organised with TV archive organisation Kaleidoscope. Spokesperson Chris Perry said, "Kaleidoscope organised anniversary events for Blue Peter and Play School, so it seemed natural to do likewise for Grange Hill. It was a pivotal moment in TV drama. Without it, we would have no Tracy Beaker, Biker Grover Hollyoaks nowadays. 40 years deserves a celebration." Todd Carty played Peter Tucker Jenkins. Susan Tully was Suzanne Ross. Amanda Mealing as Tracy Edwards. Viewers were captivated by the show's groundbreaking storylines. Over the years, it won 4 BAFTA awards and clocked up many other nominations. One of its best-known and most controversial plots saw Zammo get addicted to heroin in 1986. The Beeb consulted Leigh's parents and took him to rehab centers for research. Liz, then 15, said, "As a teenager, you're given the lines and you don't think much about it. But as I got older, I realized what a big issue that was." The storyline tied in with the US-led war on drugs at the time. Grange Hill's cast and crew released a cover of campaign song Just Say No, which got to number 5, and went to the White House to meet First Lady Nancy Reagan. Leigh joked, "The song was terrible then and it's terrible now, but people still remember it." Terry Sue Pat was Benny Green. John Alfred starred as Robert Wright. Other plots include Precious Matthews standing up to racist bully Norman Gripper Stebson and prankster Jeremy Irvine drowning while retrieving Faye Lucas's bangle from the pool. Viewers also followed Chrissy Mainwaring's pregnancy with Ted Fisk, the introduction of disabled characters Denny Roberts and Rachel Burns, and a plot in which Tom Smith raped Leah Stewart. Leigh reveals there was secret off-camera tension in the cast over different backgrounds. However, Leigh, who attended a local drama academy in his spare time and found out about Grange Hill auditions through that, said they all soon bonded. After Leigh left the show, he pursued boxing, but this was cut short by a car crash in the 1990s. He opened Mentor Locksmith and Safeco in Wallington, Surrey, 20 years ago, explaining, "I just wanted to forget about Grange Hill, but then I started enjoying it again." Michelle Herbert as Trisha Yates. John Holmes was gone. Every day somebody of a certain age comes in and shouts, "Just say no," at me or mentions the show. His partner Jess Bartram, 44, stepdaughter Katie, 10, and 9-year-old son Harry, have seen old episodes, but Leigh refuses to let them watch his heroine storyline. He occasionally still dabbles in acting, has an upcoming role in a sitcom, and recently filmed a TV advert in which he is a locksmith. Lee has also appeared on Celebrities, Cirque du Celebrate, and Who's Doing the Dishes. But he said, "If I can get away with it, I want to do parts that are just like me, like Zammo. Most acting is just playing yourself with different voices.